Good morning students. Hope you all are fine and doing well in your studies. So today we are going to start with our new chapter of history. So before we start the new chapter of history, let's recapitulate the important points of our previous chapter. So in our previous chapter of history, we learned that how man grew from an ape-like creature to the modern man, to the modern human beings. Not only there was change in the shape and size of the man, but the man's brain was also developed as well as increased in size. So during that time, stone was the widely used material. So as stone was the widely used material, that's why that whole age was known as Stone Age. As the Stone Age was the longest period of our history, that's why this whole Stone Age, it is divided into three periods. So these three periods are, first one is Paleolithic Age. So this Paleolithic Age, also known as Old Stone Age. Second is Mesolithic Age. Mesolithic Age, also known as Middle Stone Age. And the third is Neolithic Age. Neolithic Age, also known as New Stone Age. So in our previous chapter, we learned about Paleolithic Age. So Paleolithic Age was against the longest period of the Stone Age. So this was the longest period of the Stone Age. It was lasted near about 1 million years. So as it lasted for 1 million years, it again divided into three periods. First period was the Lower Paleolithic Age, also known as Early Paleolithic Age. Second period was the Middle Paleolithic Age, and this Middle Paleolithic age was in between the Lower Paleolithic Age and the Upper Paleolithic Age. And the third period was the Upper Paleolithic Age, and it was also known as Later Paleolithic Age. So during the Lower Paleolithic Age, at that time man was not knowing how to give shape to the stone tools. He was using the stones as it was available in the earth in nature. So as it was available on earth, he was using it to kill the animals. So during the Middle Paleolithic Age, now man learned to give shape to these stones and was able to make it more sharp. So after that, during the later Paleolithic Age, now man started using more developed tools and started using different types of tools also. So in this way, there was, on the stage of development, this Paleolithic Age, it is divided into three periods. After that, hunter-gatherer. At that time, man was known as hunter-gatherer or nomads. Why? Because he kept on moving from place to place in order to search animals, to kill those animals. And as well as he was moving from place to place in search of plants, fruits and roots of plants. So we know that the vegetation changes with the changing season. So at that time also the vegetation changed during as the changing season. So that's why he had to move from place to place in search of fruits as well as in search of animals, so that he would be able to kill them and could be use their flesh to eat. So at that time gradually man learned to live in groups. So now man, he knew that if he would hunt animals in group, then he would be able to kill the large animals. So in this way, instead of living alone, he started living in small groups. And in these small groups, now he learned to share the flesh of the animal. As he was hunting large animals now, so he learned to share the flesh of these large animals, because he knew that the flesh of the animals would decay soon. So therefore he learned to share this animal's flesh. Now at that time the lifespan of the man was only 20 to 25 years, and he was using the stone to kill the animals. So the tools that man was making at that time, these tools were of two types. One was core tools, and these core tools were the main tools that man was making by chipping the edges of the stones and making it sharp, that could be used to kill the large animals and the second type and could be used to do the hard work. And the second type of tools were the flake tools. These flake tools were the broken parts of the core tools that he used to make the smaller tools that could be used to do the small work. So man at that time during the Paleolithic age, he discovered fire. Actually this discovery was happened accidentally. So when first he found fire, he saw fire, he just scared, he frightened by seeing the fire. But gradually he learned different uses of fire. He learned to scare away the animals, and he learned to light his dark caves with fire. He learned to keep his body warm during the winter season, and he even learned to roast his meat with fire. So in this way he learned many uses of fire. So this was all about our previous chapter. Now we are going to start with our next chapter, that is about our Mesolithic age. So as we know that the Paleolithic age was lasted for 1 million years, and after 1 million years the new age was started, and this new age was Mesolithic age. So during this Mesolithic age, now the climate grew warmer. As the climate grew warmer, now the variety of animals and plants increased. And due to this increased variety of plants and animals, now it becomes easier for man to survive on earth. So the sources from where we come to know about this Mesolithic age here in India, so the main sources are tools, cave and rock paintings, and the burials. So these are the three important sources from where we come to know about the Mesolithic age, the life of the human during the Mesolithic age. So first of all, we'll discuss about tools. So during the Mesolithic age, man remained hunter and gatherer. As man remained hunter and gatherer, he was using, apart from using those core tools, he started using a new variety of tool, and these new variety of tools were known as microliths. So micro means small, liths means stone. So microlith means the stone tools that were smaller in size. So these stone tools were mainly the stone blades that were of 1 centimeter to 5 centimeter in length. That means this much of size. The size of these tools were the maximum of this much. So these were very sharp stone blades that were fixed on wood or the bones, and these stone tools were used as spears, saws, knives, as well as arrows. So with the help of these developed stone tools, now the hunting was also improved. Now man, he was able to hunt the fast running animals also. With the help of bows and arrows, he was able to hunt the animals, those who were fast running. And not only that, he also just developed a hook-like structure, hook-shaped structure, and this hook-shaped structure was used for fishing. And it improved his skill of fishing, and now fish became the main item of his food. And not only that, now he learned to collect variety of the natural food that was available there on nature. So for example, he learned to collect honey. Previously he was not knowing that he could even collect the honey, but now he learned to collect honey, as well as he learned to store this honey. So in this way, now during the Microlith age, man developed a lot. His life, he became more civilized and he learned so many new things. So this is enough for today, and from tomorrow we will start the next topic of our chapter. So have a good day.